Hey everybody, and welcome to part 7 here of our diagnosing and fixing ER workflow issues. This is something we all do and is highly necessary for us and can definitely help our workflow so that we can get our notes done faster. And it is efficient procedure preparation. We're going to cover a couple things in this lesson. We're going to cover, again, how to outsource and delegate. I know that this is becoming a theme here, and so I want to reiterate it. Outsource and delegate, right? And the second is putting other tasks in motion before beginning a procedure. So in terms of outsourcing and delegating, when we're going to do a procedure, we want to be able to outsource and delegate as much as possible. Again, when a lot of us are coming out of training, we have been used to doing tasks that are not directly related to our main task, and to be honest, a lot of us in training didn't have to worry about workflow and patient flow as much. When we become attendings, these are things that become new problems for us, and we have to find new strategies to deal with them. So just to give some examples here, for example, if we are doing a laceration repair, we don't have to go find the steri strips. To be honest, even if they're across the hallway from you, you don't need to go find the suture tray and a table and a saline bottle. Have somebody prepare for you as much as they can. This is going to, this is, again, if you time it, might be about 3 to 4, even 5 minutes of you preparing things, and it might not seem like a lot of time. But that 3 to 5 minutes, you could have actually pre-written your procedure note and the discharge for that lac repair, so that when everything is there and ready to go, you can just go in and do the laceration repair, and that patient can be discharged immediately, even if you happen to get a trauma or something else that would delay you even further. So again, have somebody prepare for you as much as they can. Now, something to be aware of is, I understand that there are certain environments where you might not be able to outsource and delegate all of these tasks. Again, this is just an attempt to delegate as much as possible. If it's not possible to delegate this, just look for other areas that you can maximize your ER time budget on. Again, we are thinking of themes here, and the theme is to utilize your ER time budget efficiently. It's as if you have a limited amount to spend, and you cannot spend it on everything. Either you are going to spend it on patients and notes, or you're going to spend it on less patients and more non-efficient work. So just something to be aware of, and this goes in with our procedures. The next thing here is putting tasks in motion before a procedure. And this is very critical. It's something that's helped my workflow immensely, and it's helped me get notes done much faster. So, for example, if we are going to go in, we always have a lot of pressures to get things done quickly. Patients can be upset, and there's just a lot of pressure on us in the ER. They might ask you, when will you do my forearm laceration? Or when are you going to do my tendon laceration? I want to go. My kids are, I have to pick up my kids in 2 hours. Well, I understand that everybody is under a time crunch, but remember, your time crunch involves life or death situations. So be very aware of not letting the external pressures affect you, and use your logical decision making to get things set up in a logical manner. For example, before you go do a big laceration repair that might take you maybe 20-25 minutes, you want to order labs for patients, you want to discharge patients with complete workups, and start admission processes for patients. Make sure things are in process so that you don't have to come out of this laceration repair and feel like you are just starting again. For example, making sure nurses for patients are aware of pending urines, right? Could that potential UTI have had their urine resulted by the time that you are done with that laceration repair? Absolutely. But oftentimes we come out of that laceration repair and maybe there's things that we're still waiting on that now we're having to wait an extra hour or two for. The overall theme here is tie up loose ends and set events in motion before starting a procedure. This will allow things to be done sooner once you are back. All right. And with that, we have now gone through a lot of the ER workflow issues that could be delaying your overall note writing time. We're going to go into the last section here, and you'll have the rest of the course available to you on actually how to physically get your note time shorter.